Before this podcast starts, I'd like to give a big shout out to Gifted Media. This is the space that we're working in right now, completely provided by them. It's an unreal company coming up. We look forward to working alongside them for the future. Make sure you get around all their socials. We'll have them all down in the descriptions and throughout the video. But yeah, make sure you get along with them because they're going to be working tightly with us. Welcome back. I'm back. We're back. He's black. To the Victorious Podcast. Joey, bro, what's been happening?
Not much to say, bro. Come back from Sydney, obviously had my injury and that, so been back in Canberra, just training and all the rest. I guess it gives me a little bit more time to work on the brand and all that, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Walk us through the injury, bro, because it's been... I mean, like, if you're just checking in on your social medias here and there, like, we know you're injured, but, like, what's the extent of it?
Well, I tore, like, well, obviously my hammy, but a little bit higher up on my leg. It was a grade 3C, I think.
Yeah, right.
So, basically, it was 95% torn, so basically nearly torn, so it was pretty bad. The recovery and rehab, 12 weeks.
Far out.
So, basically put me... I'm probably not going to end up playing again this year, but it is what it is.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing with rugby league. Like, I know, everyone knows, like, when you're injured, there's nothing worse. And then, like, already mixed in with some bad luck and things like that,
Yeah,
it can make your life so much harder. So you're back here in the capital, the ACT.
freezing cold.
Oh, bruh. What was it, -5 this morning?
Apparently today was the coldest day in Australia.
Yeah, well, whoever said that, they're absolutely right. I couldn't agree more. It was colder here in Canberra than it was at Perisher. Pretty sure.
Yeah,
Sources are telling me. But yeah, bro, it's so cold. But yeah, I'm also back in Canberra, as we know. If you didn't know, I was out sitting out in the west, nice warm, wild west. Just needed, I think I needed that time out there. Like I kept bouncing from one thing to another and just sort of, I don't know, just kept trying to fill another void and then that would create another one. I'm sort of kidding myself. So I took, I was out there for 4 months. I sort of took that time to have look in the mirror. And sort of, now that I don't think of myself anymore as like Jack connected to rugby league in that sense of like, you know how growing up, it was always like, yeah, like footy, blah, 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 I want to play in the NRL or anything. I think I need that time to, like, I guess, step back and be like, that was mad times, memories, the rest, and I might go back and play footy, but, like, right now, that's not me. And sort of, like, create that, I guess, that new, not version of me, but, like, you know, that chapter's done, unreal chapter. 4 grand finals, 2 man of the matches in grand finals, but you know, whatever. One SG ball grand final, but like it was mad. But you know, I'm like, I think I needed that time to sort of reflect on it all and sort of, I guess, put it up on the shelf and you know, keep moving. Now I'm back in the cold too. Apparently it was unreal weather. Me and you were talking unreal weather in Canberra. Then I rocked up and it rained for about a week and a half. It was awesome.
Just going off the back of that, like with the footy thing, how you're saying, like, would be pretty tough. Obviously, you know, when you try and make it, that's basically all you think about. Everything that you do is like a calculated step to try to get closer to making the NRL, and then I guess to say that you're not gonna go through with that dream, like your identity sort of.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing, and like I'm not upset at people or anything for it, but like just running into me, he hadn't seen me for like 3 months, or like even like people to this day still, are you playing footy this year? How you going? Things like that. Like it's like I'm still so connected to that image, which is like fine. I'm like fine with that, but it was always leaving sort of a sour taste in my mind, and I probably didn't finish like my last year of footy the way I wanted it to, and all these things. But like I just need to step back and I guess like take it on the chin. Like I didn't want to then keep chasing, you know, sign with another team and, you know, keep, like, yeah. And that's, like you said, people would always know me for wanting to play footy and things like that. And it's like always, you know, Jack at Arundel College, Rugby League, TSP, blah, blah. It was always one and the same. But I still froth Rugby League. But, yeah, like you said, the identity and sort of being like, righto, that's just a part of you now. It's not you. Like you're a different man. But it's been good. It was a good time to sort of sit there and reflect. Got to spend time with my dad's side of the family and my dad, which I'm super grateful for, because that was something that hasn't been like a massive chapter in my life. So I'm pretty grateful for that. But other than that, I'm back. I'm locked in. I've had the hard chats with my boss here. But yeah. So it's written here, and I think we can freeball it though. But what's next for us, Joey? Victorious. We're all here for the first. Well, this will be the first time. Well, have we ever actually been all living in Canberra with Victorious? Just that first couple months.
The first start of it,
yeah.
Well, what's next? Obviously, we want to lock down on these podcasts. Not mainly this one, but the Take What Yours podcast. We want to get that out on a regular basis. For the upcoming, whoever that could be in whatever industry they're choosing, people just chasing their dreams, just give them a platform, to share their story and what they're trying to do. So that's something that we really want to work on. But what's coming real soon is another drop of hoodies. We got a new design of this, tiny bit edited in the seafoam colour. And then we got a nice blue colour, a design that we haven't done before. But yeah, that should be coming like next week.
I hope so, bro. It's cold.
Hopefully it comes this week, but yeah, we'll get it next week. I want to do one of them videos with this sort of theme around it to market it, and then we'll do all the content, and then probably promote it for like 2 weeks or so, and then we'll drop it.
Yeah.
Looking to sell out.
Let's try. So obviously that drop's coming up, but we're already thinking that one's coming, but we're already on to the next bigger things. Are we sticking with the heavy tracksuit sort of vibe for the rest of the winter, or what? Or we can't say too much. Hey.
I don't know. I want to go sort of like what we're going on, but and expand. I want to go back to getting some clothes overseas so we can make it more detailed.
Yeah.
The quality that we get here is gone, but get the real detailing of everything on the jumpers, even that little badge on yours right now. All that type of stuff. It's better to go overseas and get that done. But I want to just go. I want to do still stay on the streetwear, casual streetwear sort of vibe. Because I think that's what we go best in.
Yeah.
And the marketing around that, can have some fun with it. It's pretty easy and that. So.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's there's a nice middle ground between all three of us and the styles that we like and things like that. And I think that sort of that's the middle ground. We can sort of, change a couple colours or, change how it fits and things like that, and it sort of all suits the stuff that we wear. And that, at the end of the day, that's, we try and put ourselves into these clothes and it represents us. So what we put out is what we like. It's what we want to wear. It's who we are.
Everything that we do, doing this content, doing the brand as well, all the stuff we do in between, showing our lives and that, it's all mixed into one.
Yeah.
So, all the clothes that come out just obviously represent what the brand means, but it's the way that we're living, the stuff that we like you said. But
but that also doesn't mean hit us up with some recommendations. What do you want to see? I know we spoke probably would have been the end of last winter, and I'd imagine we still want to do quarter zips, big thick quarter zips and things like that. But we love hearing what people like too, because we've got a bit of build up, really, a bit of a roll on, and people are wearing it more and more, and so we're not obviously going to fit to every single person's taste, but we can add a bit of flavour here and there, a little flavour. But
I really want to start getting creative with it, not just basic designs.
Yeah.
Bro, when I'm trying to sleep at night, way too many ideas going through my mind, but I think the rest of this year, really get to show, all the stuff that we've been thinking, and I reckon it's going to be gunning.
Yeah, I reckon winter's the best time to do it too.
100%.
There's so much more you can wear, and the jumpers are bigger, and you can fit more on, and blah blah blah, and all the rest. Whoa, hey, trying to destroy the setup. Well, that's all well and good. The podcasts. So we've obviously got Victoria's podcast, Take What's Yours podcast.
Yep.
No one asked me about Cheese Cobber. We're working on it, but...
Where's the jerky?
Where's the jerky?
Where is it?
He's the most confused man.
Shut up.
Kick your heel on. Look, we want to, now that we're all back in the same city,
Crazy.
now that we're all back in the same city, like, we want this regular routine for as long as we can have it. Yeah, well, you must want to do me on that. The president over here.
Look who it is. Race the jerky.
Actually, can we just FaceTime it? Yeah, like, we want to build the schedule, build the routine for as long as this lasts. Like, I can't imagine, depending on footy, what happens with that. Like,
Yeah.
that comes first. So, you know, we might as well milk it while we can. And we're looking at, fortnightly? Weekly? Fortnightly, at least.
Yeah, at least. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, I want to just get them out as consistent as possible. Like,
Yeah.
Like even every week would be gone. Obviously keep start with the, Victoria's. That's just normally a catch up and business chat. So we'll do that every once in a while. When we feel like we can give some knowledge or give an insight, to what's happening with the brand. But the Take What's Yours, like even every week, just trying to get new people on, sharing their stories.
Yeah.
Or whatever dreams they're chasing. But yeah, and then we can look to expand. Even if any of us three have any different ideas of we could want to. I don't know, Toro could want to start a podcast talking about whatever.
God, I hope not. No.
If we want to expand and do anything, could be by ourselves or
Yeah.
could be talking about footy or anything like that.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, is having that, I guess, mindset of when you sort of step into this realm of business and obviously social media and things like that. Like, you're your own brand. Every day you walk out of the house, you represent yourself now. Every time you post, and that even if you're not in the, I guess, social media of trying to sell yourself thing. Literally, it's just the world we live in now. Everyone's on social media. Everything's at your fingertips. So every time you walk out the door, you're representing something. You're representing somewhere. You're representing someone. Like, it's just the world we live in. And so we want to try and, I guess, advertise the people on the podcast that have represented us, or that we have that mutual thing, and make sure that with ourselves we're selling ourselves properly and representing ourselves properly. And if that goes into, for example, my podcast, or hopefully Riz, he's got so many ideas and he's just ready to go. So if we can set him up, you've got your own stuff, and if we can help boys, especially with gifted media and things like that, it's we're all better for it. It's no one's winning more than the other person. It's just we all get to do our own thing.
There's just so much opportunity on social media, man. Everyone's just on their phones all day.
8 hours.
So much content.
Weekly report. 8 hours a day last week.
Creating so much content. I reckon it's stupid not to create your personal brand on social media. And if you crack it, you can bring so much opportunities to yourself.
Yeah.
It's just dumb not to start.
Yeah, it's just baked beans, really.
Or even if you have a hobby or something, start documenting that. It can blow up, and you can even make money off something that you just love doing.
Yeah, and that's the big thing too, is a lot of people talk about that are already so high up in social media and things like that. Oh, it's a saturated market.
Yeah.
There's already so much of everything. But that's when you got to sort of, I guess, have that look at yourself and be like, well, yes, heaps of people are doing it and things like that, but I'm not doing it. What do you have to bring to the table? What do you offer? Because everyone's obviously unique. So it comes at a point of reflection, or maybe you've just got something super niche, that you're good at. Just record it, document it. We all sucked when we started, and some people probably say we still suck, and they can suck me, but here we are. That's just the way it is. So, I guess back yourself. All you can do is try it. That's the thing. Have the audacity to give it a go, because life can go past quickly. We've been, we're going into 1.5 years of this brand alone. We've been out of school for 3.
Yeah, it's crazy, mate.
I'm going bald. But yeah, I think that's behind the scenes. What else has been happening? We've just been having our meetings, having our chats.
Yeah, like obviously we had our meeting. You know, it was basically just, you know, we want to do more. You know, I feel like we could do way more. You know, I feel like...
I hope the mic doesn't pick that up, hey? What's on his man?
You know, I feel like we have so much potential. You know, I think we should just work a little bit harder and, you know, I reckon we could take this worldwide, what we're doing, you know, the ideas that we have. You know, just gotta stay grinding basically every day.
Yeah, and that's, like, I'll be transparent on my side. I actually had a conversation with Joey at, what would have been, Monday, and sort of said, like, I don't know if, like, what I can offer is as good as, like, we once thought it would be and things like that for the brand. And that's where you got to choose who you work with carefully, because, like, that's what I said, if something goes wrong with the brand or something like that, like, at the end of the day, like, you're a brother to me.
Yeah.
And that is, like, so much above everything else. So it's, you know, if you're going into businesses and things like that, choose the people you can have the hard chats with, because this man right here has had countless hard chats with me with not only business, but he's abused me during footy games to be better. He's abused me during life. Maybe not a good friend, but like those people that can, I guess, love you so much that they're willing to tell you the harsh truths.
Yeah,
Like it's.
I just see it as, you know, if you're really someone's like good mate or brother, whatever you want to call it, like you will have them tough conversations, you know. You don't want them friends that just know that you're not doing the right thing and just will not say anything.
Yeah.
Because then you're just going to go in the wrong direction. If you can get pulled up, you know, that's someone that really cares about you. So
100%, bro.
for sure.
Oh, man. I was stressed. But that's just one of those things that I was stressed, not only because it was a tough conversation, but I was stressed because I knew I was doing the wrong thing. You don't stress when you're doing the right stuff. If you do, same with sports, same with life, same with family, friends, relationship, if you're doing everything at 100% and you're doing it 100% right, then when the moments like that happen, when it's time to reflect, you don't have anything to worry about. But I knew I had something to worry about because I was being lazy. So it's just one of those things. That'd be my life advice for the week. Might start that as a segment, but there'd be some shit advice. But yeah, like that, and that's, yeah, you got to have those moments, especially like we're a year and a half in. Like I said, some parts we're killing it, other parts we're not where we want to be, but it comes back to that we're still enjoying it and we still want to do it. So you just keep motoring on. That's it. What else have we got written down here? Scaling the business.
We just like basically, obviously, when we're starting, we're doing the pre-order method.
Yeah.
So, unless you're like fully blowing up like on socials, you don't really make that much money off it. But it was good for us to start like that. You know, to just get people repping our stuff more than we probably would have if we were like chucking our own money into it. So we've done that, but yeah, now we're going to start holding stock, so website will probably be open 24/7 unless we sell out. Yeah, to scale it up, stack up our money, and you know, that's when we'll start going overseas. Well, we still have an order over there. But we'll start going overseas, getting more clothes in, you know, more detailed stuff, and that's where I think the brand will start, you know.
Yeah, and that was a learning curve for us. I think we've already spoken about it before in another one, but like, yeah, we probably could have went about it better, but it ended up working. Like the way we were doing it was working. Then our orders started getting slower and things like that. So you just got to know when the brand's evolving, when we go on to the next step, which I think we're doing now. Well, I know that we're doing it now. We're probably doing it better than what we would have when we first started. So that's probably the most important thing, is bear with us, because once we go into that, I guess, stock side of things, the orders will be quicker. And you know, we just keep looking to have that better quality, better professionalism, because it means something to us.
Yeah, we'll be all good from now on. Like even when we're doing the pre-order method, like our shipping times, I know brands that you order
Not
because they're getting shipped over from China. It's taken like months.
Yeah.
Ours was what, a week.
Yeah.
So it's still fast as, but now it'll be like the next day
Yeah.
delivery, stuff like that, just to keep it more professional. And yeah, just over the next or the back end of the year, you know, really going to make it heaps more professional. Content's going to be better. Everything's going to look more clean.
Yeah.
But still have our like little, you know, switch to it. Obviously, you know, we don't just want to copy everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
That's be different.
Yeah, like we all take inspiration from something. Like there's not much in the sense of like creativity or uniqueness that someone makes up on the spot. And if you do, you're usually a billionaire or a millionaire.
Yeah.
So like we all take inspiration in something from somewhere else, but it's all about that uniqueness as being yourself. Like I said before, that creates the difference. And that's what we just add our little twist to things where we can. And I think that's what reflects Victorious and reflects, like I said, wrapping it all around again, the three of us and what we want to do. So I think that's basically everything on my notes here, my little magic hole book. You got anything else on your mind?
Nah. Stay ready for the hoodies drop. Obviously, it's going to come soon, so all the info will be dropping out on Instagram and all the rest. But just a short one today. But yeah, I just want to finish it just saying shout out to Gifted Media. You know, this is their space, so
yeah, 100%.
Thanks to them for letting us use their space, and we'll drop all their socials and all that in the description. So go run them up.
Yeah. Stay ready. Stay ready to get warm in our beautiful jumpers. I'm keen for that. Yeah, I've got nothing else on my mind. Thank you for checking in. It's been a little while, but like we said, the routine's coming in. So that's everything from us. We'll see you on the next one. Boom, boom.